There is no doubt the Chennai Heat surprised many fans by opening the Inbl Pro U-25 season with 2 straight wins. But the Heat proved its first win was no fluke, as it went to 2-0 by beating the Gujarat Stallions 74-66 on February 5. That loss dropped the Stallions to 0-2 and perhaps raised some questions and concerns. But having recovered to a 3-3 record, the Stallions tonight can see if they can correct the early season wrong. Tonight, it's the Gujarat Stallions against the Chennai Heat in the first of our double-header, to be followed by the Hyderabad Falcons and the Delhi Dribblers. So 2 massive games ahead in tonight's doubleheader. Hello everybody and welcome to the THYAGRAJ Sports Centre in Delhi. I'm Grantley Bernard and joining me tonight is Mumbai Titans forward Lamar Patterson. Welcome Lamar, and a great game in store. We haven't had many bad ones, but hopefully another great one tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to be on board. Looking forward to a great match tonight.
As we see the Chennai Heat take the floor, led by Tad Duffelmeyer and coach Everard Bartlett. Here's the Chennai Heat lineup. They will start with Duffelmeyer, Kumar, Matthew Gray and Arvinder Singh. Coming off the bench will be Chauhan, Kaina, Majak, Rathore, Reddy, Stanwicks and Chowdhury. The coach is Everard Bartlett. And the leading scorers for Chennai, Tad Duffelmeyer at 15.2 points a game. Shaquem Johnson there with 12.8, but Johnson is no longer with the team. Kumar has 11.5 points per game, then Kaina at 9.5 and Jack Stanwicks, the outside shooter, with 9 points per game. As we see Tad Duffelmeyer, clearly the key player for the Chennai Heat. He's averaging 15.2 points, 6 rebounds and 7 assists. He is 9 of 36 on threes at 25%, so the teams can sit off him a little and make him drive. So this is Chennai's past 5 games. They have lost 3 of their past 4, including last night's defeat to the Punjab Warriors. They went down 76-70, and so on a back-to-back, it's going to be a test of fatigue and fitness for the Chennai Heat. And we see the Gujarat Stallions take the floor. Nate Roberts, the leading rebounder in Inbl Pro U-25 this season. And coach Luke Kendall. And so this is the lineup for the Gujarat Stallions. The starters will be Tyagi, Hankerson, Roberts, Tushal Singh and Nayak. Off the bench will be Baladanashwar, Dwash, Huda, Mandeep Singh, Tamalia and Jock Perry. The coach is Luke Kendall. And here are the leading scorers for the Stallions. Trenton Hankerson, who is an MVP candidate with 21.3, and Jock Perry at 16 points per game. Josh Dwash with 12 points per game gives them 3 scorers in double digits. And we take a look at Jock Perry, the key player for the Stallions tonight. Perry averaging 16 points, 9.5 rebounds and 3 assists. Despite standing about 7'2", he is shooting 8 of 21 on threes. So 38% from outside is a great return, and 21 of his 57 rebounds are offensive. And there's the Stallions' past 5 games. They've won 3 of 4, including their most recent outing. They beat the Hyderabad Falcons 84-73. So looking to go back-to-back victories tonight against the Chennai Heat. And we take a look at the standings, and remarkably, every team is at 3-3. So Chennai or Gujarat tonight will change spots after the first game of our doubleheader. It's Hyderabad, Punjab, Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi and Gujarat in order. And we look at the leading scorers for the league. It's Trendon Hankerson at 21.6. Jack Purchase at 18.6. Then Lachlan Barker, Alex Robinson and Dolph Pinocchio as we get ready for the countdown to tip off. So while we've got this little today, we can see the teams warming up. And Lamar, you would have had a look at both teams. You fancy either one tonight in this contest?
Yeah, I think coming off a back-to-back is tough, especially in this league, playing a lot of games. So I think the Gujarat will be able to defeat Chennai Heat today.
So Lamar Patterson's pick is in. It's the Gujarat Stallions, and they're coming off a rest, while, as we said, the Chennai Heat is on back-to-back games as we have countdown to tip-off. So it will be the Chennai Heat in the orange going to the left, the Gujarat Stallions in the purple going to the right. But they call a violation on the tip-off, and first possession will go to the Chennai Heat. This is Dufelmeyer. They throw it off the Singh, and that's a nice play to open the game.
Very well executed play to start the game. That's what you want. You want to be very precise about your game plan coming off a back-to-back.
Here's Roberts driving and runs into the wall that is Arvinder Singh. Dufelmeyer to Gray. Kumar tried to turn the corner and went back to Gray. Gray attacks the rim. And the Stallions come away with the ball. This is Hankerson. Nyack pulls up, and Nyack with a nice finish. The game is tied at 2. Dufelmeyer to Gray. Matthew on the back cut, and that's a nice finish from Matthew. Basic fundamental basketball. The defender overplays, you take the back cut and finish.
Greatly executed.
Here's Roberts. He can't get the roll. And Chennai comes back the other way. Dufelmeyer to Gray. Gray measures the 3. In and out. Hankerson for the Stallions. Off the screen, turns the corner. Nyack reels it in. Down low to Roberts. And now Tushal Singh can't finish. Gray firing again from deep, and Matt Gray hits the 3 for the Chennai Heat.
This is what you want coming off a back-to-back. You want to be able to be the aggressors to start the game and set the momentum. Chennai Heat's doing a very good job at that at the moment.
The Heat lead 7-2, and Hankerson nor Roberts can get the finish. Here's Matthew to Kumar. Kumar driving and kicking. Arvinder Singh gets the roll and the finish. So as you said, the great start continues for the Chennai Heat.
They're in rhythm. They're just following through from last night.
Tyagi to Nayak. Nayak driving and gets the foul from Arvinder Singh in the finish. So Nayak has the chance for a 3-point play for the Stallions.
I think that would be key for Gujarat is to attack the rim. There's no shot blockers out there for the Heat, so just attack the rim and keep pounding them. Should be the keys to their game today.
So the Heat brings in Stanwicks for Dufelmeyer. And it's Nayak to try to complete the 3-point play, and he doesn't. But they are going to whistle a lane violation. It's the Heat 9-4. And Nayak can't make the second chance go down either. Stanwicks to Gray. Kumar. They go down low to Arvinder Singh. The big man has the ball stripped, and the Stallions come back the other way. Hankerson. Tushal Singh down low to Roberts. To the corner. And that is off the mark by Tyagi. Stanwicks for Chennai. Now Arvinder Singh and back to Stanwicks. Arvinder Singh puts it on the floor and is fouled. And you would think will shoot a pair. And indeed he will. As Keith Kiner checks in for the Chennai Heat, replacing Kumar, and Jock Perry comes in for the Stallions, replacing Prince Tyagi. So all of a sudden, the basket protection just stepped up a notch for the Gujarat Stallions.
Yeah, it's a luxury having two 6'10", 2 6'11" plus guys out there on the floor. Being able to just protect that rim is key, especially the way Heat is attacking it.
So Arvinder Singh makes the first free throw and nudges the Heat out to a 6-point lead. Hankerson for the Stallions. They look for Roberts, and good help from Kiner coming across on the weak side. Here's Kiner now attacking the rim. Can't get the finish. Stanwicks with the show and go. Great. Kiner. And Kiner is out of bounds.
There goes that rim protection we were talking about. It makes driving, make you second guess your drive. So a couple times they were able to get 2 feet in the paint, but you have Jock Perry sitting in the middle of the keyway. You second guess taking that shot.
Here's Hankerson working off Perry's screen. Now Tushal Singh down low to Perry. And they whistle the foul on Jack Stanwicks, who was caught in a mismatch and didn't really have much option.
I really would like to see Hankerson be a little more aggressive here. Team struggling to score. He's the leading scorer in the comp. Hasn't taken one shot yet. I would like to see him be a little more aggressive here.
So Hankerson inbounds to Roberts. Hankerson attacks. And just like he had the earpiece in, He takes Lamar Patterson's advice, attacks the rim and makes a basket. Likewise, Stanwicks for Chennai, so tit for tat from the point guards. It's Chennai, 12-6.
Get out, mate.
Singh attacks the rim. And he is fouled by Kiner, and he'll go to the rim. The free throw line. And Chennai makes a change. They bring Majak in for Gray. As Tushar Singh steps to the line for the Stallions. Averaging 8.4 points per game coming in as he misses the first. And misses the second, but Perry momentarily had the offensive rebound. And Chennai comes back the other way. Stanwicks. Kiner. Working down low. Pulls up. Can't get it to go. And Roberts cleans the glass. Hankerson now. Perry. Posting up. Working against Majak. Shot clock at 7. Hankerson now. Shot clock at 4 as he rises and hits the 3. So after going inside, he goes outside, and suddenly Trendon Hankerson's got 5 points, and the Stallions close the gap to 3.
Yeah, he's the engine for these guys. He gets going. They're a very hard team to beat, so as long as he stays aggressive, I think this team will be hard to beat.
Here's Stanwicks, calls up the ball screen. Hankerson with good defense. This is Majak driving the baseline to Matthew from the corner. Matthew can't get it to go, but gets the offensive rebound. Now Kiner. Stanwicks driving. Roberts got a finger on it. And as the ball spills out of bounds, they say it will stay with the Stallions. Roberts is averaging 12-odd rebounds a game. He's a massive unit.
Yeah, he is. Big guy out there.
Roberts goes to the bench for a breather. And with 3:50 left in the first quarter, it's Chennai on top 12-9. Perry. Hankerson fires again from deep. And the ball ends up with Majak. Matthew. Eventually found Kiner. But Kiner can't finish, and the Stallions are running. Josh Dwash goes up, and that's a nice finish from Josh Dwash. Good transition basketball from the Stallions. And they're now down by 1. Dufelmeyer works off the ball screen. Swings it to the corner, and Kiner is out of bounds again.
You got to be conscious of that sideline when you're over there. Got to be conscious of it. That's twice now that they stepped out.
Twice. Kiner. Repeat offender.
Repeat offender. Certain coaches, whew.
Hopefully not a third time. They go to Perry down low. He works against Darvinder Singh and gets it to go. A nice play by John Perry to put the Stallions ahead by 1. Dufelmeyer exploring. Now driving. And he gets that to drop. Tad Dufelmeyer covered a lot of territory to get that basket.
Yeah, he did. Great defense right there.
Singh intercepted the pass. Kumar can't finish. And the Stallions come up with it. 2 minutes to go, and it's Chennai up by 1. Josh Dwash Nyack. Back to Dwash. The shot clock now at 9 as he fires. It was a long 2, but it doesn't matter with the miss. Dufelmeyer down low to Majak, working against Hankerson. He is stripped, and the Stallions can push the other way. Here's Dwash. He's blocked. Perry misses the follow-up. And the other... Wow. And out of all that, the Stallions went about 0 of 5 in 3 seconds.
He got a lot of rebounds there. I think he's challenging his teammate for the rebound award. So.
And Perry travels to end the possession, and the ball goes back to Chennai. So Jock Perry can see the funny side of it. Perhaps not the coaching staff. Nonetheless, it's Chennai by 1. And we've got 1:15 left in the first quarter. Dufelmeyer to Gray. Gray fires from the corner, and Matt Gray hits his second 3 of the game. Gray was shooting 5 of 16 on 3s coming in. So despite his position and size, he is a weapon from the perimeter. Perry can't get the hook shot to go. Dufelmeyer. They've lost Matthew. They get it to Kumar, to Dufelmeyer. Gray, good ball movement. Stanley can't finish it. 30 seconds until the end of the quarter, and this is Dwash. Roberts working for position down low, and Stanwicks did enough to get a hand on it. Here's Gray again. And as he tried to drive the baseline, Perry gave up the foul. So first foul for Jock Perry. And the Stallions bring Hankerson back in for Perry for what will almost be the last possession. 16 or 15 on the game clock and 14 on the shot clock, so almost identical. Kumar. He was stripped, but they rule a foul on Roberts. Only the 3rd team foul, so still one short of being at the limit. And with 8 seconds left, Kumar will inbound. They go to Gray, and Roberts got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds, so not a clean inbounds play as they try their luck now from the sideline. Dufelmeyer. Match against Roberts. Dufelmeyer with what could only be described as a hopeful heave. At the buzzer comes up short. But the Chennai Heat leads at the end of the first quarter. It's 17-13 for the Chennai Heat over the Gujarat Stallions. And for the Heat, Matt Gray has 6 points, coming off a pair of 3s, while Arvinder Singh has 5 points. For the Stallions, Nyack has 4, Hankerson 5.
All right, so everybody come on, put your hands up, put your hands up, everybody put your hands up.
And an interesting first quarter of basketball.
Give me a clap.
Yeah, I think Chennai Heat should be proud with that first quarter. Gujarat wasn't able to set the tone, and that's what you want coming off a game, like after having a game last night. So being able to just control the pace and play at your own pace is good.
Okay, so a good opening quarter for Chennai. And as we mentioned, Matt Gray, the leading scorer with 6 points. And even though he's a big man, nominally a 4, probably a 5, he can still hit the 3 ball.
Yeah, his shot looks good. It's in rhythm, in motion, good rotation on the shot. So if I were him, I would keep shooting it. And also get those big men out of the paint so his guys can get offensive rebounds as well.
All right, thanks, Lamar. We're going to head down sidelines to Dhruv Barman.
Guys, it's so crazy. It's so loud in here. I can barely hear anything. The crowd's really into it. The coach is super happy with the way Chennai played in the first quarter. Been super aggressive. They want to keep that up. And you might see them attacking their bigs and try to get them in foul trouble in the next quarter. That's it from here. Right back to you guys. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Dhruv, as we get ready for second quarter action. Chennai ahead by 4. An interesting stat that the Stallions had 5 turnovers, so they'll want to tidy that up in the second quarter. While the Chennai Heat had 4 turnovers, but 5 assists with some really good ball movement. And we're ready to go with the second quarter. Checking the scorers. Matt Gray with 6, Singh with 5, Hankerson 5, Nyack 4. And we're ready to go with second quarter. So Hankerson gets the second period underway for the Stallions. And now Dwash attacking the rim and finishing. That's too easy for Josh Dwash.
Yeah, Josh is a very crafty slasher. Him being able to get to the paint, being able to finish is deadly for Chennai.
Here's Dufelmeyer. Singh. Stanwicks. Now Kumar firing for 3. And Hankerson comes down with the rebound. Here's Dwash. Singh to Hankerson. Now Dwash, guarded by Kumar. Shot clock at 7. Dwash pulls the trigger on the 3, and Josh Dwash hits the 3. So he goes to the rim for 1 bucket and goes outside for another. And the Stallions are in front. Here's Gray. Stanwicks. Dufelmeyer. Driving against Roberts. Hankerson back the other way for the Stallions.
This is what you don't want if you're Chennai. Them getting out of transition. Get your legs a little bit tired quicker.
So, lightning quick transition by the Stallions, and perhaps sensing that things could get a little out of control, Everard Bartlett has called a timeout for the Chennai Heat. Early in the second quarter, with the Stallions on top 18-7, and a trip to the free throw line coming up after this timeout. Let's head down into the huddle and hear what the coaches have got to say.
Let's put Josh on this corner. Whoever's got him, okay? So he's on that corner. All right. Jackson will run the point. Whoever Josh is on this corner. All right. So at the same time, double screen. We got that lob last time. All right. If it's there, it's going to be there again. We're going to pop it out. Reverse, post up. Okay. Take the advantage of. If we score, do it again. All right. If we score, do it again. Okay. So defensively, get our communication up. It's a bit quiet out there. Communication up. All right, and help each other out. Here we go. 3 on 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, so there's the Chennai Heat. Ryan James has been listening in on the Gujarat Stallions. Let's go down to Ryan on the sidelines.
We can see both the ends happening for Gujarat. Even in the first quarter, the same way, they started slow and then the comeback came through. The key is attacking the basket, getting those foul and ones. That's exactly what Josh has done off the bench. So the bench is going to be important. That's all from the sidelines.
All right, thanks Ryan, as Josh Dwash at the line. And makes the first to nudge the Stallions ahead by 2. And he makes the second. And all of a sudden, Josh Dwash has got 9 points in the game. Here's Stanwicks. Watch for the lob to Arvinder Singh. There it is, but not as precise as when they opened the game. And Singh steps out of bounds. Dwash has been a major impact off the bench.
100%. I've seen him play a couple times now, and like I said, his ability to get to the rim is elite. So.
And here he goes again, but turns it over. And this is Kumar to Gray. Now Stanwicks gets to the rim, but overcooks it, and Arvinder Singh commits a foul on the rebounding situation.
That's 2 on him. He's their main rebounder and a physical presence, so it'll be interesting to see what coach does with him.
Singh has 5 points tonight, and his size means he is always a presence at both ends of the floor for Chennai. Here's Dwash. Hankerson looks inside to Roberts, and they call the foul on Gray, essentially with 2 hands in the back of Roberts. So Hankerson will bring it in from the baseline, and Tyagi is short on the jump shot. Now Kumar, Kiner, guarded by Dwash. Kumar still firing for 3, and Arvind Kumar hits a 3 for the Chennai Heat. They didn't have much option because the Stallions, they had the paint covered off.
Yeah. It's a tough shot, but we can also live with it as well.
And in reply, Hankerson gets to the rim at the other end and is fouled and will try to complete a 3-point play as the Heat bring in some fresh legs. Majak, Dufelmeyer and Matthew checking in for Kumar, Stanwicks and Gray. So that basket by Hankerson puts the Stallions back in front, and he looks to cap a 3-point play. And he does. So about 7:20 left before halftime, and it's the Stallions by 3. Dufelmeyer. Matthew. Majak. Kiner attacking, not finishing, and they say the ball stays with the Chennai Heat. Dufelmeyer to bring it in from the baseline. And there's a whistle off the ball, and they're going to call the foul on Majak. In fact, they call it on Roberts. Both were number 8, and both players weren't sure who was getting the call. Turns out it's with Chennai. This is Majak, and Majak makes a meal of that. As Perry checks in for Roberts for the Stallions. Hankerson now, guarded by Dufelmeyer. It's the Stallions by 3. They go down low to Perry, guarded by Majak. Mandeep Singh's jumper won't go. And now this is Kiner for the Heat. Well defended by Dwash. And they're going to turn the ball over on and over and back violation. It's been noticeable in this quarter that Gujarat's interior defense has been excellent. They keep the driver in front of them, and it's really frustrating Chennai.
Yeah, that's the goal. The way they came out, they really attacked the rim. So take that away from them, make them shoot open, make them shoot outside shots. See where their legs are at. That's all.
They go inside to Perry, but he can't finish. And now Chennai comes back, looking for a basket. Kumar, Dufelmeyer. They swing it to Matthew. He had an open shot and turned it down. Majak, a runner, misses everything. And Gujarat comes back the other way. Hankerson into Perry, and Perry is fouled and will go to the line. The Stallions have opened the quarter 10-3, so they have started to assert their presence on this game at both ends. So a tick under 6 minutes to go in the half, and Perry can put the Stallions ahead by perhaps 4 or 5 here on this trip to the line. And he gets the first. Chennai with an interesting lineup on the floor. They don't necessarily have a genuine big man on there right now, as Perry hits the second.
Yeah, that's the downfall of having your big in foul trouble early on. But it's good. It gives them a chance to get out and run. Jock doesn't really get up the floor that well, so I would use this opportunity to play a little faster if they can.
Kumar got to the basket, but Hankerson came across from the weak side and blocked the shot. Then he found Dwash in transition. And Perry continues to struggle on those second chance opportunities. This time though, his spin move finishes with the basket and a 7-point lead for the Stallions. Dufelmeyer for Chennai. Driving, not finishing, and Dufelmeyer frustrated. Hankerson now for the Stallions. Naya. Tushal Singh back to Hankerson. Shot clock at 7. Hankerson driving, but Majak is equal to the task and blocks the shot. 4 seconds on the shot clock, 4:52 on the game clock, and Chennai Heat coach Everard Bartlett has called for a timeout. His team is struggling at both ends of the floor right now. They've only scored 3 points this quarter, and let's head down into the timeout huddle and hear what Everard Bartlett has got to say to the Chennai Heat.
4 seconds here, so lock in. They have 4 seconds. All right. Offensively though, all right, if they're going the small lineup, our advantages is inside with what they're used to, okay? Now again, we're gonna run our head tap because we can get something out of that. Don't force that pass, just swing it across and we'll get the post up. Now whoever's got the guard, the local guard on them, you're setting the screen right here, okay? The other one is right there. Same thing, 2-man here, local guard, Josh is in that corner. We're looping around there, then post up. One off here. Matt, if this is you, you're a shooter, you pop right there. Okay? Reverse it, and stay spaced, ready to. Because if Jock sinks down or Nat sinks down to help, you should be out there for a kick out for a 3-pointer. Alright, let's get a good play here. Let's get a bucket. Alright, good stop here. Heat on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so there's the Chennai Heat timeout. And it's noticeable that after having a small ball lineup for a few possessions, they've now brought Gray and Singh back onto the floor. Okay, so the ball will come in from Hankerson on the baseline, and they might look for a lob to Perry. They come up short, and here's Dufelmeyer. His shot is blocked. Hankerson comes back the other way, and they call the foul on Dufelmeyer.
No play at the ball. No play at the ball.
Dufelmeyer struggling a little tonight. He's only got 2 points for the game, and his frustration seems evident. And Chennai is well over the limit. They've committed 6 fouls this quarter. The Stallions only 1.
Yeah, Chennai, he has to dig deep right now. This game could get ugly, especially with them being in the penalty already early on in the quarter. So right now they kind of just got to dig deep and just try to find those legs and close this quarter out.
Hankerson goes 2 for 2 from the line, and the Stallions are now on top by 9, and they're on a 16-3 run this quarter as Gray fires from deep and can't get it to go. Perry with the rebound. Hankerson now working off Perry. Now Dwash to Nyack. And Nyack hits the 3 for the Stallions. The Stallions continue to roll on offense. Their lead is now 12. Here's Dufelmeyer. Stanwicks driving and finishing. So a much needed basket by Jack Stanwicks for the Chennai Heat. Here's Dwash. Hankerson lobs it in to Perry, and his shot is blocked. But he makes up for it with the second effort.
Come on now.
Here's Dufelmeyer. Gray fires from deep again, and Matt Gray hits another 3. The margin is back to 9. Hankerson working against Arvinder Singh. Now they go to Perry. Perry working inside. They double him and foul him, and that might be on Dufelmeyer, and it is. It's only his second foul, so no great damage done there. I did think for half a second it might have been his third, and that would have been trouble. So Perry goes to the line, and he misses the first. There's no secret about the Stallions' game plan right now.
100%. Go inside, feed the bigs.
And Perry hits the second. So 9 points for Perry, and he goes to the bench, and they bring in Nate Roberts.
You see, this is the luxury that they have. Take one big guy off the floor, replace him with another.
Elbow. Push off.
Here's Chennai.
Good job.
Gray working against Roberts. And Hankerson with a big block.
Get out, corner.
Gives the ball back to the Stallions. Dwash rises and gets it to finish. Nice play by Josh Dwash.
Very crafty player, Josh is. Very crafty. A good move, good finish.
And Dufelmeyer misses everything on the drive. Here's Nyack. Hankerson fires from deep. Roberts with the save, and they'll turn it over. An over and back violation by the Stallions. So there's 2:06 left in the second quarter. It's the Stallions by 12, 37-25. And Gujarat coach Luke Kendall has called a timeout just to get his team settled for the last couple of minutes. Let's head down into the Gujarat Stallions huddle and hear what Luke Kendall is going to say to his team.
Good shit, JD. Good shit, Doc. Take this shit to another level, bro.
They're much better at feeding the post and taking your time, right? They're sucking right in, okay? And that's what's wide open, wide open, wide open, all right? So, know our strengths. Even though we're going in, there's still openings on the outside for everyone to take.
Coach Evra right behind me is gathering his troops. He can see some of the players are getting a little frustrated with the no calls, but he wants them to keep their head up, keep attacking the rim, and definitely put some more pressure on the bigs, because the bigs inside for the Gujarat Stallions are getting in a little too easy. So we can see them getting a little more aggressive defensively. That's it from here, guys. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Drew.
On the defensive end, all right? No fouls here to finish the quarter. Keep him in front. Let's finish this off. Here we go. Let's go, man. 1, 2, 3. Hey.
So the players are back on the floor for the last 2:06 of the first half. And it's the Stallions on top 37-25. And Chennai with the ball. Into Duffelmeyer. Stanwicks. And he's fouled by Dwash on the drive. Only the second team foul for the Stallions this quarter, which is a little surprising given their aggressive defense. Here's Matthews and now Stanwicks trying to turn the corner against Dwash, and they say the ball came off Stanwicks after Dwash stuck a hand in, so he's doing a great job on offense and doing a great job on defense.
Yeah, he's definitely been a difference maker so far in this game, being able to defend the ball, being able to get to the hole and finish at the rim. Josh is really playing really well right now.
Here's Dwash now with the ball. Probing and finishing. A great move by Josh Dwash as Hankerson tries to get tied up with Duffelmeyer. And after that scramble, the ball will go back to the Gujarat Stallions. So the Stallions are up by 14, but they've still got the foot on the gas.
And that's what you want to do to a team that's coming off a back-to-back. Chennai Heat needs to being able to find their legs so this doesn't get out of hand, but turning the ball over and fouling right now is what's hurting them, I think. So I think they got good enough players to figure it out, but they need to figure it out quick.
So the Stallions bring Perry back in for Roberts as Hankerson inbounds to Dwash. He pulls up and can't get the three to go. Duffelmeyer, a long pass to Kumar, and that's a nice passing finish for the Heat. Kumar with the layup cuts the margin to 12. They go low to Perry. He fires and connects. So Perry showing the versatility. He can finish at the rim, he can shoot the three, but he's also got the mid-range. As Majak fails to finish for the Heat. So we're inside the last minute of the first half, and Perry posts up again, but they don't get it to him. Now Dwash, shot clock at 8. And he's blocked by Matthew. Duffelmeyer against Hankerson. And Duffelmeyer gets the finish. So the Stallions can work for what might be the last shot of the quarter. The shot clock now at 12 and the game clock just a second or two behind it. Here's Hankerson driving. Had Perry open but didn't see him. And there's a shot clock violation on the Stallions, and they will put time back on the clock to finish the half. Or will they?
I don't think they are. I think they missed the shot clock violation. The officials fell asleep at the wheel there.
So There should have been time back on the clock to finish the half, but the referees are happy and both teams have headed for the locker room. And as they do so, it's the Gujarat Stallions on top, 41-29. The Stallions had a 28-12 quarter to take charge of this game. Josh Dwash outstanding for the Stallions with 13 points, and Jock Perry has 11. There's confirmation. Dwash has 13, Perry 11, Trendon Hankerson 10. And we can head down courtside. Ryan James has Chennai Heat coach Everard Bartlett. It's Ryan.
I'm joined by Coach Bartlett. Coach Bartlett, of course, we look at the scoreboard right now, down by 12. It was a good start in the first quarter. What are your thoughts?
We went away from what was working. Started to go to individual play. You know, we got to trust in the teammates. So that's just going to be the talk through half time. Either they want to play one-on-one a lot, or are they going to play as a team?
Quick question. So yesterday I heard you tell your team that it's important to set the tone of the game. So how important is that from your perspective and your game style?
I mean, it's not only important to set the tone, but you've got to keep the tone. I mean, we came out and set the tone, and then it just dropped off. So, you know, that's on them. Like, we have to address that. Why are they dropping off the energy? Why are they going away from what's working? You know, that's for me to get on them and make sure that they listen, or else they're on the bench.
All right, so thank you so much, Coach. All the best for the second half. That's all from the sidelines. We will now go into a quick break. This is the Inbl Pro U-25.
So, hear me out.
So welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex in Delhi. And at halftime of the first game of the doubleheader, it's the Gujarat Stallions on top 41-29. We take a look at first half highlights, and there were very few highlights that turned out for the Chennai Heat. Lamar, the second quarter especially, was all about the Gujarat Stallions.
Yeah, I think their legs caught up with them. It'll be interesting to see how Chennai Heat comes out to start the half. Hopefully they can find some energy and cut this lead down.
There's Inbl Singh, who has got plenty of work ahead of him trying to match up on either Roberts or Perry, who are both a handful for the Stallions. Duplemeyer had a tough first half. He only had 4 points. Has dished 6 assists, but has looked frustrated at times. Josh Dwash has been excellent. We've mentioned him several times. He's got 13 points to the half.
Bravo! Bravo!
Part of Chennai's problem has been their shooting. They're 8 of 24 from the field, and 33% is not going to get the job done when it all comes down to it. All right, so there's some of the highlights, and we're going to check in with Drew Barman, who is with some of the fans here tonight.
Guys, I've made my way up to the stands yet again, and as you can hear around me, the crowd is going absolutely crazy, man. I love it. There's no surprises who they're supporting. Look at this guy right here. He's an avid fan. God damn. I'm going to talk to my 2 special fans right here if they can hear me. तुमको मेरी आवाज आ रही है बैठे बैठे? कौन सी टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हो पहले ये बताओ? आप कौन सी टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हो? एक मिनट इस तरह आ जाओ. एक मिनट उस तरह आ जाओ. आप कौन सी टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हो?
गुजरात.
I love it. These fans are so into it. They're just walking through. I love it, man. That's the vibe. आप गुजरात कर रहे हो, आप चेन्नई को कर रहे हो. कौन सी टीम जीतेगी आपके हिसाब से? इवन तो आपको थोड़ा चेन्नई थोड़ा ट्रेल कर रही है. कौन सी टीम जीतेगी?
ऑलमोस्ट तो चेन्नई अच्छा खेल रही है.
Very nice. गुजरात ही जीतेगी?
गुजरात ही जीतेगी क्योंकि उन्होंने ज्यादा गोल वो करे.
I mean, you heard basic math, simple math. Can't go wrong with that. Now these guys to my left, इनकी तो बहुत ज़्यादा आवाज़ आ रही है मेरे को. इनकी वजह से मुझे कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा. Guys, कौन सी टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हो? Okay, that answers my question. Guys, it's crazy out here, man. It's absolutely insane. I don't think I can talk to these guys anymore because I can't hear anything. I'm going to throw it right back to you, Brad. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks, Drew. In among the fans there in the crowd. So here's some of the best action from the first half, and that's Matthew going up for the dunk for Chennai. Matt Gray pulling the trigger on the 3. And Gray, who has 9 points to halftime via 3 threes. Trendon Hankerson gets to the rim. Hankerson has 10 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists for the half. So possibly a triple-double in the making for Trendon Hankerson. Josh Dwash, 13 points in the half. Gray, again with the 3 ball. And Dwash, this time from outside. Arvind Kumar with the 3 ball for Chennai. Chennai is 4 of 12 on 3-pointers tonight. So there we see some of the best action of the first half. And we can confirm that at halftime, in the first game of our doubleheader, it's the Gujarat Stallions 41, the Chennai Heat 29. We'll take a break. You're watching Inbl Pro U-25. So welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex in Delhi. And at half-time, it's the Gujarat Stallions up by 12. We can head down to the sidelines and Ryan James.
Coach, a quick question. The team had a slow start, but a very good finish to the half. What change worked for the team?
I think it really was our effort on the defensive end. You know, we picked that up and managed to get a couple of stops, and thankfully we could convert on the other end.
All right, so thank you so much, Coach, and all the best for the second half.
Thank you.
Back to you, Grant.
All right, so assistant coach Miles Pearce with a little insight to what turned things around for the Gujarat Stallions. The Stallions leading by 12, 41-29, and we're about to get second half action underway. It'll be Chennai with the first possession and looking to get a bucket and a little bit of confidence. Kiner working against Dwok.
Straight.
And Kiner with a nice start. So maybe that will light a little fire under the Chennai Heat.
Perfect play. Start the half. Be aggressive. Go to the rim. Chennai Heat with a good start to the half.
Here's Dwash, and his pass intended for Perry is picked off. Kiner ahead to Duffelmeyer. And Duffelmeyer, with the reverse layup, gives Chennai a 4-0 start to the half. The Stallions up by 8. And that's a lazy pass picked off by Kiner. Kumar can't finish. And Gray is stripped of the offensive rebound. Hankerson, Nyack, Dwash back to Hankerson, now Perry. He goes inside to Hankerson and out to Nyack. And Nyack hits the 3. So the Stallions needed that after a sloppy opening. Singh swings it to Gray up top. Gray tries to get to the basket and the ball is stripped. But it stays with the Heat. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And Duffelmeyer will inbound to Gray. And Gray is fouled on his way to the basket and will shoot a pair. So Chennai with a good opening that they can't let cool off here. This is Matt Gray. He has 9 points and now 10. And he gets the second and cuts the margin to 10 as Hankerson takes over for the Stallions. Perry. Singh. Hankerson up top. They go down low to Perry. And that is an easy basket for Jock Perry.
That's too easy. If they're going to send a double, he got to stay in front. Can't give up easy baskets if you're trying to get back into this game here.
Here's Duffelmeyer. Gets his own miss and kicks it out to Kumar. Kumar can't finish. And the ball will go back to the Stallions. So we saw that successful recipe in the first half from the Stallions. Use your big men where they're best. And they did exactly that on the previous possession. Hankerson to Nyack. Here's Dwash. And Arvinder Singh knocks it loose, but Dwash recovers. Nyack. Another untidy possession by the Stallions. Let's see if Chennai can eat into the margin. Duffelmeyer to Gray. And Matt Gray hits another 3.
I think they need to stop leaving him open by now, huh?
He is on fire from the perimeter. Matt Gray with 14 points. And 4 3-pointers. Here's Duffelmeyer. Working against Nyack. Tried to draw the foul, but there was no whistle. And the Stallions run the other way. Tushal Singh can't finish, nor can Perry. Kiner, he measures the 3. And Keith Kiner hits the 3-point shot for the Chennai Heat. So any question marks that were over Chennai as the teams went to the halftime break may have been erased. Kiner cutting the margin to 5 as we head towards the halfway mark of the third period. Stallions coach Luke Kendall calling a timeout. Let's head down into the huddle.
Yeah, come on, again. Those things that we're in control. You're in switch mode.
Guys, the Chennai Heat is bringing the goddamn heat. Coach is super happy with the defensive effort, and his exact words are, play hard, because our defense is going to ignite our offense, and that's exactly what's happened. Good news for the Chennai Heat. Keith Kynan just hit his first shot, and that's one man you do not want to see catch fire. So expect an excellent and a very Chennai Heat kind of rest of the quarter. That's it from here, guys. Thank you.
All right, so the players come back onto the floor. 6:25 left in the quarter, and it's the Stallions up by 5. Roberts up high. Dwash firing from deep, but can't convert. There's a whistle on the rebounding contest, and they called it on Roberts. So that's third foul on Nate Roberts, and he will have to be a little careful for the next couple of minutes. Kumar for Chennai. Driving against Nayak. Gets Nayak in the air and makes a nice finish. Nice play by Kumar. The margin now at 3. Singh driving. And they call a foul here on Kyner. Keith Kyner called for the foul. And Singh, Tushal Singh, goes to the free throw line for the Stallions. So that was a third foul on Kyner as well. So he may have to be careful. And now the referee's having a discussion about a possible goaltend, but they're happy to continue with the game. And Singh hits the first. So the Heat opened the quarter with a 14-5 run, which I don't think we saw coming as they went to the halftime break.
Yeah, that's the only way they can win this game, is they got to be the aggressive and bring the energy.
Here's Dufelmeyer. Kicks it to Kumar. Kumar now attacks the rim, and a nice finish from Kumar.
Doing a good job putting pressure on the rim. That's how they started the first half, and they came out in the second half, did the same thing.
Here's Roberts. Goes inside, and that's a nice finish from Nate Roberts, a little jump hook.
Fire, early.
And he puts the Stallions back up by 5. Here's Gray to Kyner. Pulls up and shoots over Roberts, but he's short as Dwash reels in the rebound. Singh attacking. Hankerson did well to keep it in play. And Hankerson goes from a possible disaster to a nice basket and an 8-point lead for the Stallions. Now Gray for Chennai. And they whistle the foul on Nayak, who was struggling to hold his ground against the big man. So both teams make some changes. Stanwicks and Majak come in for Gray and Dufelmeyer for Chennai. Nayak goes to the bench for the Stallions. Arvinder Singh turns it over, and Dwash brings it the other way for the Stallions. Now attacking, and can't get the finish under pressure. Kumar, Stanwicks. And good defense by Tushal Singh, but that they rule his deflection went out of bounds. Here's Kiner. And Kiner with a nice finish over Hankerson. So Chennai definitely trying to put pressure on the rim however possible now. Roberts to Hankerson. Pulls up and that's short. Kumar with the rebound. Kiner. Working against Dwash. Now Kumar. Kumar gets inside but can't finish. Dwash ahead to Singh. Singh to Prince. Tyagi with the finish. That's a big bucket from Prince Tyagi just when the Stallions needed one. And they go up by 9. Stanwicks. Kiner fires from deep. Keith Kiner with the 3 for Chennai.
Yeah, Keith is starting to heat up, starting to be a little more aggressive out there. Chennai is going to need him if they're going to win this game.
So Dwash drives, and they call the foul on the Jack, and there'll be a couple of free throws to come. One thing is for sure, the Heat are showing a great amount of resilience right now.
100%. I'm looking at them right now. They're dead, but they're fighting through it, and that's good. That's what you want. Makes for a good competition.
They've got no option really, and they've got the small ball lineup on the floor again. As Dwash makes the first free throw. So Gray and Arvinder Singh on the bench. And Chennai with what would be considered a small lineup on the floor. As Dwash cans both free throws and he's up to 15 points for the game. The Gujarat Stallions up by 8 as Kiner fires from deep again, but this time can't get it to go. Hankerson. They go inside to Roberts. And they call the foul on Majak. And Majak's picked up 2 quick fouls. He would argue unluckily so. Each team with 3 team fouls, so 1 more and they're at the limit. They get the ball in to Roberts. 2.5 minutes left in the quarter as Roberts goes to work but can't finish. Kumar for the Heat. Still Kumar, now matched up against Roberts. He gets past the big man but can't finish. Hankerson to Dwash. Dwash throws one up, more in hope than anything. And the ball finally comes to Hankerson. Shot clock at 9 as they go to Roberts. Roberts working, rising, firing but missing. Gets his own miss. And we've got another foul call. And Nate Roberts will go to the free throw line. Plenty of second and third efforts by Nate Roberts, and he needs these free throws for a breather.
Yeah, everyone does out there on the court right now.
So Nate Roberts, he's only got 2 points tonight, but he's getting through a power of work. And unfortunately misses the first free throw. Seven rebounds for Roberts. And he hits the second free throw and puts the Stallions up by 9 with 1:47 left in the third quarter. Kumar goes to the bench for the Heat. Stanwicks takes over. Stanwicks probing. Good defense again by the Stallions, who tie up Stanwicks for a jump ball situation, and the possession arrow is with the Stallions. So it could well be that the Stallions have ridden out the storm, so to speak, and are now getting their feet back under them.
Yeah, Chennai came out strong, but just couldn't get over the hump. They got to still try to figure out and dig deep to get that second win going.
They go down low to Roberts again. Roberts working against Majak. Spinning, rising and firing, and that's a tough finish by Nate Roberts.
Very tough finish. You can almost live with that if you're Chennai. He was great defense, stayed in front, didn't foul. So if he's hitting that shot all game, then you have to live with that.
Here's Majak from outside, and Malok Majak hits the three. And the margin is back to 8 as Hankerson swings it, and it goes around the perimeter. And here's Tyagi, can't finish. So the ball did everything except go in the basket for the Stallions as Dufelmeyer with a quick shot. And then a turnover by Perry. Here's Hankerson, just putting his foot on the brake a little and trying to get everyone to be composed with what should be the final possession of the quarter. Game and shot clock pretty much even. As Hankerson goes against Arvinder Singh, misses, and Perry misses likewise with the offensive putback attempt. But at the end of 3, it's the Gujarat Stallions on top, 61-53. Josh Dwash continues to lead the way for the Stallions with 15 points, while for the Chennai Heat, Matt Gray has 14. So an 8-point gap heading into the fourth quarter is certainly not insurmountable for Chennai.
Just chip away. Don't try to get it all at once. That's probably what coach is telling them. But they did a really good job of starting that half. So if they can start the fourth quarter the same way, it should be good.
So Chennai actually won the third quarter 24-20 and did a really good job. We can head down to the sidelines and Ryan James.
Thank you so much, Grant. Well, we look at how Gujarat has played this game throughout. The ultimate change has been the bench strength, the points coming from the bench, especially led by Joshua Dwash and, of course, Jock Perry. Chennai have struggled on that end, and we can see Gujarat finishing strong in the fourth quarter. There's too much noise. I'm going to throw it back at the comm box. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Ryan. As we see there, the three-quarter time score. And with the Stallions up by 8, Chennai on the back end of a back-to-back. When they've had back-to-back games, they're 2-0 this season, but 3-0 is looking like a big task for Chennai, and you would think the Stallions should ride this one out.
Yeah. The good thing Chennai was able to do is that they kept themselves in striking distance. Anything can happen in the fourth quarter as long as they bring that energy. I can still see them making this a good, interesting game.
Chennai, it goes without saying, needs to get a good positive start to the quarter. As we get ready for fourth quarter action. And trailing by 8, Chennai gets the first possession and hoping to get the first score. The ball with Dufelmeyer. Now Majak. Majak goes inside, kicks it out to Gray. And in his attempt to strip the ball, Prince Tyagi is called for a foul. Or is he? They call it on Gray for grabbing THYAGRAJ after the strip. So the foul on Gray, only his second, so no foul issues for Matt Gray. This is Jock Perry now for the Stallions.
There you go.
Mandeep Singh to Josh Dwash. Works off Robert's ball screen. THYAGRAJ from the corner. And Kumar comes up with the rebound. Now Duffelmeyer. Kumar. It swings to Majak. And all of a sudden, Majak has a couple of threes. He was shooting 4 of 24 on threes coming in, and he's just gone back to back from outside the arc.
And again.
So that cuts the margin to 5.
9.
Here's Dwash and the shot clock at 7.
6. 5.
Tries to split the defenders, and they call a foul. So the Stallions weren't really going anywhere on that offensive possession, and the referees have helped them out a little. So they inbound to Roberts, and he works against Singh. And not for the first time tonight, that sideline plays terrific defense. THYAGRAJ ruled to be out of bounds. Here's Duffelmeyer. And they whistle THYAGRAJ for a foul. Duffelmeyer only has 6 points tonight. He needs to get going in the fourth quarter.
100%. If Chennai wants to win this game, Duffelmeyer has to get a little more active offensively for these guys.
So they inbound to Duffelmeyer, guarded by Dwash. Now Kumar. Now Duffelmeyer. Shot clock at 6. Duffelmeyer gets to the rim, and that's what the Heat need. Tad Duffelmeyer cuts the margin to 3. Here's Dwash. Mandeep Singh. And Singh throws it away, and Kumar has it for the Heat. Majak pulls up and fires. Kumar. Gray from deep. Short. And the Stallions will be glad to get the ball back.
I think Gujarat needs to run a little bit of offense and then find one of their bigs late in the shot clock, maybe down low. I think they're trying to force feed them right now, and you can just clog the paint, and it's kind of messing up their offense right now. But they get their point guard back, so we'll see what happens right now. Be able to get some offense going.
So Hankerson is back into the game and immediately launches a 3 for no return. Hankerson back in will certainly make a difference for the Stallions in terms of controlling the game, but Matt Gray, who has been operating from the outside, this time goes inside.
This is what you want if you're Chennai Heat. Keep it in striking distance. They did that all game. It almost looked like it was going to get ugly at one point, but they were able to dig deep, and now it's a one-point game, like you said. Should be a good closeout to this game.
So a great effort by Chennai, who will surely be feeling the fatigue as Dwash is off the mark and Duffelmeyer comes down with the rebound. Chennai looking to retake the lead. Dwash with the defensive play. And now it's Hankerson. Tushal Singh attacking. Nowhere to go. And he really needed a man drifting down to the corner for the outlet pass. Didn't get it. Here's Duffelmeyer for the Heat. Duffelmeyer gets it to Kumar in the corner. And the Stallions dodge another bullet. Hankerson trying to get the Stallions organised. Back to Perry. They've got Roberts down low. Shot clock at 4. The ball needs to get in the air. Hankerson gets it off. And Perry gets the offensive rebound. Roberts with the tip in. So it wasn't pretty, but it was eventually effective. It's the Stallions by 3 and Kumar for the Heat. And we've got a whistle and a foul on Hankerson. His first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by the Chennai Heat. So the Heat certainly applying the heat to the Gujarat Stallions in this fourth quarter. And we can head down and into the timeout huddle to hear what Everard Bartlett has got to say with his team.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna have you here, Evan right here, 10. I want you to run the double. I want Nate and Jock up on the double. I want Nate, it doesn't matter, Jock here. All we're gonna do is gonna dribble it off, and when he's dribbling, I want you to sneak him in, act like you go that way, and turn around and try and get a seal nice and low. You go here and dump it in. Okay? We're trying to keep the big guys up, act like you're screening, come back around. Okay? Make a strong move.
Hey, get as low as you can.
Okay, low as you can. Hey, defensively, fellas, stay on. Here we go. Heat on 3, 1, 2, 3. Heat.
All right, so there's Everard Bartlett with the Chennai Heat trying to rally his team in the fourth quarter of this game. It's the first of a doubleheader, and coming up after this game will be the Hyderabad Falcons against the Delhi Dribblers. But plenty of action to play here in the fourth quarter as Duffelmeyer takes over for Chennai. And they whistle the foul on Tushar Singh. A split second before Duffelmeyer flirted with the offensive foul. Here's Kumar for Chennai. Majak, the shot clock at 2, and he gets the finish at the rim. Chennai refusing to go away, and they cut the margin to 1. 5:23 left in the game, and there'll be 16 left on the shot clock for the Stallions. So Chennai has opened the quarter on a 9-2 run. And here's Hankerson. Naya, they go down low to Perry. All the defenders come to Perry, and it finally works its way to the corner, and that's a big 3 for Tushar Singh. The Stallions up by 4. Duffelmeyer fires and can't get it to go. Here's Hankerson. To Perry. Hankerson drifts to receive from outside the arc. Naya back to Roberts. Shot clock at 2 as he rises. And Perry with another offensive rebound. And Roberts with another tip in.
Play great defense for 23 seconds, and then give up an offensive rebound for a quick one. That's deflating.
So Roberts puts the Stallions up by 6. 4 minutes left in the game. Kumar Duffelmeyer working, rising and finishing as the shot clock expires. A nice play by Duffelmeyer. Hankerson now. This game has got so many twists and turns. Here's Hankerson. And Hankerson with the finish after a great feed by Roberts. Here's Kumar for Chennai to Majak. Singh to Kumar. And Kumar is fouled by Nyak. And that foul will put the Stallions at the limit.
He's traveled every time he comes to the ball. His footwork is good.
Chennai would go with
Last action hot. Please call the footwork.
Here's Duffelmeyer for Chennai to Majak. Got Roberts off his feet, but can't finish. And the ball comes back to the Stallions. Inside the last 3 minutes. The Stallions up by 6 and looking to close this one out. But it will not be an easy task. As the whistle goes and another foul called on the Heat. So the Heat with 3 fouls, 1 from the limit. .246 left and 14 on the shot clock. They go to Roberts.
On your own, on your own, on your own.
Still Roberts working against Majak. And Roberts' miss is finally tidied up by Kumar. Now Kiner. Kiner trying to play one-on-one. Rises and overcooks the shot. Here's Majak for 3. And Malak Majak with another 3-pointer for the Chennai Heat.
He really came alive in this fourth quarter. Hit a couple threes now, a couple layups, a couple drives, being aggressive out there.
Majak finding his range. Perry from deep. And Jock Perry, not to be outdone and left out of the action, replies with a 3 of his own. The Stallions up by 6. We're inside the last 2 minutes. Majak, Kiner, can't get the 3 to go. And Roberts brings in the rebound. Now Hankerson to Roberts. Nyak attacks the rim and is fouled by Kiner. And Nyak will shoot a pair of free throws. So we see the replay of Nyak getting to the basket. And Chennai probably should have fouled earlier in the possession to stop the clock. Nyak misses the first. So interestingly, a factor here in the last minute and a half is not only the fact that the game is up for grabs, but the teams are now aware of the head-to-head margin, which is 8 in terms of a tiebreaker, should they be all square on their win-loss record at the end of the season. Chennai won the first game between these teams by 8. So essentially, Gujarat is now trying to win by at least 9 to have the edge in the head-to-head tiebreaker. Here's Hankerson. Singh. Down low to Perry. Shot clock at 6. Perry draws the defenders and goes to Hankerson. Hankerson can't get the 3 to go. Kumar for Chennai to Kainer. Nice pass to Duffelmeyer. Great pass to Duffelmeyer by Kainer.
Duffelmeyer is pleading with the referees to get a foul call out there.
So this is Tushal Singh for the Stallions. To Nyack.
If I'm the Heat, I don't want to give up no buckets here. I don't foul. Just you already have, you win the head-to-head. And if I'm Gujarat, I'm trying to score. What are they doing out there?
So the ball comes back to the Stallions. A foul called on Kumar. And it will be Tushal Singh at the line for the Warriors. And he misses the first. With 7 seconds left, and the Stallions on top by 5. They shouldn't lose from here, but weirder things have happened. He misses the second. Kainer to Duffelmeyer. And Duffelmeyer with a big hopeful 3 at the buzzer. But alas for the Chennai Heat, it is not enough. And the Stallions hold on to win it by 2. 74-72. We thought Chennai would run out of legs, but they hung tough the whole way.
Yeah, Chennai did a great job. I'm actually curious to see why there wasn't no time put back on the clock. I think are the refs checking it, or is the game over, or?
Looks like everyone's happy for it to end right there.
Yeah.
And there we see Chennai with an excellent second half, but they undid themselves in that second quarter when the Stallions outscored them 28-12. And that was really the story of the game. They were chasing their tail for the rest of the contest. So that win sends the Stallions to 4-3, and Chennai will drop to 3-4. So a good and important win for the Gujarat Stallions. They are in some sort of good form right now and could be looking as one of the teams to beat when we get to the semi-finals in a couple of weeks. So there we saw Duffelmeyer with the basket to end the game. And whether or not there was time left on the clock would seem immaterial, but incredibly it does look like the referees are reviewing the video.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty standard at the end of the game, is to check the clock when that ball goes in. It's unfortunate we don't have the light on the rim on the backboard, but we also do have the clock, the playback.
So we can recap the scorers. For Chennai, Tad Duffelmeyer had 15 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. And Matt Gray had 16 points, while Malok Majak had 11. And for the winning Gujarat Stallions, Jock Perry had 16 points, 14 rebounds. Josh Dwash had 15 points. And Trenton Hankerson had 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. So 1 assist short of a triple-double for Trenton Hankerson. And the reason for the review seems, whether they they were checking whether it was a 2 or a 3. They ruled it was a 3. Nonetheless, the Gujarat Stallions have still won the basketball game. We can go down onto the floor, and Ryan James is with Luke Kendall.
Kemcho, Coach Kendall. So we have the head coach of the Gujarat Stallions, Coach Kendall. Starting of the season, your team had a couple of losses. I think a lot of basketball fans following INBL had something different to think about the Gujarat Stallions. But here today, we are seeing an entirely different side. What is different with the team now?
Yeah, I think just getting the opportunity just to settle in and have some practices and play some games and then learn where is our strengths and our play style. And I think we've been able to adjust to that after the first 2 games. And you're seeing us go into our strengths and living off those strengths. And, you know, the way the teams are built through the different teams, you know, some are run and gun and have more athletes like to get on the rim and drill penetrate. We're a little bit more slow it down, get it inside and let our big guys go to work. So, you know, we've had a huge improvement, especially from our local players. The Indian players have just really stepped up, and if you go back and watch the first 2 games compared to these games, these guys are just playing the perfect roles around, you know, some of our international stars, and that's where you're seeing the huge difference. We're, you know, keeping the turnovers down and yeah, playing really well now as a team, which is it's really good to see.
That's awesome. So you did mention the Indian players. Of course, we have Amrendra joining us, and we have Prince and Tushal, who have been very good. They've adapted to the game, as you said. So yeah. What is different? Like, how have the Indian players adapted to the playing style of the international players? Yeah,
like I said, we've had some time on the practice court, but also we've had a lot of film. We've shown them where to attack and when not to attack. And we're really seeing that shine. You know, after last game, especially, we looked at the stat sheet, and you know, the 3 local players in particular that played major minutes, you know, like you mentioned, Tushal, Nayak, Prince, those guys had like plus 14 for the time that they were on. So we really wanted to put that on show again tonight, and they did it. They're playing their roles perfectly, and that's how we're able to turn those losses into wins, and that's why we're on a little bit more of a run now. So.
Thank you so much, Coach. Amarendra, you had a wonderful game. Congrats on the victory. So I want to ask you, you've had a lot of coaches in your career. How does it feel to play under Coach Kendall?
It's beautiful. Like, it's the best experience I've ever had. Coach Miles and Coach Luke, they are teaching me the right way. You know, like, it's really fun to play under them.
So as an Indian player, INBL being the platform for Indians, how has your game improved? How have you experienced something different from what you're getting usually?
The first 2 games we lost, and it was quite bad because we couldn't get our rhythm. And after that, we bounced back. Coach helped us, and the players got the back. So yeah, playing with the foreign players is my first experience, and I've been loving it. It's a great way to improve my game and level up. So that's really great.
One last thing, do you have a competition going on with Nate Roberts? I see you have a lot of tattoos, so does he.
So no. Nate is on a different level, man. I can't compete with him on tattoos. No.
All right, so I'm going to let you go back and celebrate with your team. Congrats on the victory. That's all from the sidelines.
All right, so there's confirmation of that win for the Stallions, 74-72 over the Chennai Heat. Chennai was almost down and out at halftime, but they fought back into the game, and part of the reason for that was Keith Kiner's effort, and he's down on the floor with Drew Barman.
I'm here with the man, Keith Kiner. Keith, not the result you were hoping for, man, but I think you guys were right there. Where do you think you guys fell short?
I'm sorry?
Where do you think you guys fell short?
I mean, we didn't get a couple calls, you know, going our way, but that's something that we can't, you know, hold our heads down about, something that, you know, we're used to, and that we have to, you know, fight through that. So that's one thing that we have to get better as a team, is just fighting against the odds.
Mm-hmm. But even though you guys lost, I've seen you guys had really good runs in the middle of the game, especially in the second half. Are there some positives, you know, you're taking away from this game?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because one thing about this league right now is everybody is so close. I mean, all the records are so close. So it's really important that we continue to find what works and continue to keep that going. So the next game we get a win. You know what I'm saying? The game after that we get a win, and we start kind of learning from those little mistakes that we make in the games that we lost.
I've seen you from the first game to now. I know for a fact you're one of the best shooters I've seen in my entire life. How good did it feel to see some of your shots really drop in today?
I mean, it feels amazing. I mean, being a shooter, seeing your shots falls in, that's what gives you the energy. And me, on my team, I take my role very seriously, and that's being the energy guy. So seeing those shots, fall in gives me that energy so I can kind of be contagious and spread it to the rest of my team.
For sure, because seeing on the sidelines, I can see him being that contagious, spreading that energy. Speaking of energy, is there some specific player that you look up to? Because you give me very Russell Westbrook kind of vibes, man, with the energy you bring.
Honestly, that's probably one of my favorite players. My dad used to take me to when they play in Memphis, because I'm from Illinois and that's the closest game to us. Okay. So every time they would go and play Memphis, my dad would take me and go see him. And I love his energy and what he brought.
Awesome, man. All the best. Thanks for your time. Really appreciate it. All the best for your next game.
Thank you.
Wait for this man. Once he gets hot, the league's in trouble. That's it from here, guys. Right back to you, Grant. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Drew, down there with Keith Kiner. And we can have a look at the Gujarat Stallions top scorers tonight. Jock Perry with 16, Josh Dwash with 15, Hankerson with 15, Amarendra Nayak with 11, and Nate Roberts with 9. So the big man impact on display there with Perry with his 16 and Roberts with his 9. As we check the Chennai Heat scorers, and Matt Gray with 16 points. He was 4 of 7 on threes and did a great job. Tad Dufelmeyer finished with 15 after an early struggle. Majak got hot from outside with 11. Keith Kiner had 9 and Arvind Kumar had 9 points. All right, so let's have a look at some of the highlights from today's game. Matthew with the dunk. And Gray. Gray was unbelievable from outside. He had the ball on a string. This is Arvinder Singh for Chennai. Arvinder Singh finished with 5 points and 3 rebounds. Trendon Hankerson had some kind of game for the Stallions. He finished 1 assist short of a triple-double. 15 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. And this man, Josh Dwash, really brought the energy. He finished with 15 points for the Stallions, and Dwash was kind of the man that sparked the Stallions.
Yeah, he has that microwave ability where he can get hot and he can run off a couple buckets. But that team runs on Hankerson. He's the engine that runs that team, being able to facilitate, get them in offense, get the big men the ball when they need it, where they need it. So they'll go as far as he can go.
And the big men certainly were a factor for the Stallions. Nayak delivering from deep. And that was Dufelmeyer with one of his 10 assists for tonight. Matt Gray delivering on the 3. And then Tyagi with a big and important 3 for the Stallions. All right, so amid several big performances for the Stallions, Josh Dwash is the game MVP. We mentioned the spark, and his ability to get to the rim was pretty important.
Yeah, he's very crafty with the ball. It's a unique skill to be able to get to the rim the way he does and being able to finish with athleticism. So very well-deserved MVP for him.
So Josh Dwash with one of his baskets in an MVP performance tonight for the Gujarat Stallions. All right, so from Josh Dwash, we can head down to courtside. We've got Dhruv Barman and Ryan James.
A wonderful game of basketball is what we had. We can anticipate another, but Dhruv, speaking of the previous game, it was Fafda Jalebi that got the better of Sambar and Dosa. And the way the season started, Chennai was the team to watch out for, but things have changed. You were with the dugout, back-to-back losses. What's happening there?
I think like my basketball is a game of momentum. Today you can be the best team. Tomorrow you can be the team who's clearly we've seen an example. But speaking of just Chennai being super intense, I think in the dugout, even when I was with them throughout the game, they were very frustrated with the Rays loss, obviously. But I can promise you, the fire that they had when they were leaving, I seen like a lion, right? When it's ready to kill its prey. I think we're going to see a very different Chennai Heat the next game. And I think everyone's in for a big surprise. How about you, man? Gujarat is on fire. How's the dugout been? I know the assistant coach right there, Miles, always on fun, always having fun. How's that dugout been for you? How's the energy there?
Like, I can see the shift, the first two games, the way the players were coming together. Now, it's like Coach Kendall will signal the team and then they all start cheering they don't cheer per se, but then they're encouraging their players from there, on the defense, calling out all those moves. So it's very interesting to see the shift in the Gujarat team. They are definitely contenders for the INBL Pro U-25. And I think we can see two more contenders play the next game. And I'm going to throw it back to Grant in the comm box.
All right, thanks, Dhruv and Ryan down there on the sidelines. And so we've got the first game of the doubleheader is out of the way with the Stallions beating the Heat. Coming up after the break is the second game of the doubleheader, the Hyderabad Falcons against the Delhi Dribblers. You're watching INBL Pro U-25.